Alright, so this is winner's side round 2 of bracket? No, round 3, isn't it? Oh no, this is quarterfinals, winner's side.
Correct.
So we see in Solomons, the resident degenerate Yoshi, and VandaL, the lone Shulk player, which theoretically should be a matchup in favor of VandaL because Yoshi does not like the swords.
But it's also Solomon's Yoshi.
And it's also Solomon's Yoshi. He's used to fighting the swords matchup to a degree, so... And he is first seed for a reason, because we're all bad.
Shulk really likes putting his sword away after every move. just to make sure every move is just really like...
Oh, that was an unfortunate moment to enter Speedman Auto. Because, it's not a large multiplier compared to, like, being in Buster or Smash, but, like, Speedman Auto makes you take, like, I think it's, like, 0.05% more damage or something like that. And if you get hit with all of the down air, that's A, taking up most of the Speedman Auto's time, and B, A, that's 0.05% more of, like, 30%, so that's an additional 1 or 2%, which isn't a lot, but it's like, shit, I don't want to get hit by this. But, yeah, Solomon is, spacing himself well, getting around the sword. Oh, yeah, man.
Perfect.
I think VandaL thought he'd be a little bit closer than that, but I think the general rule also you should make is, he might, I thought for a second that he might have actually taken the jump there, but he's playing really well around Solomon, trying to keep him off from getting back to ledge. Like, there's a lot of players that will play something like Shulk and just struggle with
down B kills him there.
Oh yeah, Lila's got a real short ceiling. Yeah, like the big thing is like both characters are theoretically really susceptible during their recovery. Shulk more so than Yoshi because hey, I got not super armor, but heavy armor I think is what they call it. Where like at a certain percent you'll start actually knocking him out of it, but like there's a lot of things he'll just plain ignore. Oh yeah, like see right there, he got hit with the first hit of Air Slash, and like any other character that would have been death because Air Slash kills ridiculously early. But Yoshi's just like, fuck the police in the underground.
I don't understand why that is super armor. It should have super armor.
I think if anything, like it's just how long it lasts. Like he's at 111%. I think like yes, his recovery is bad, but like he loses it, but like. It means Yoshi survives to a lot of percentages that other characters really wouldn't in that same situation because they got caught. So it gives him some really, like, great situations where he just will survive things that other characters have died to. So he has some really long survival power, but at the same time, like, as much as it pains me to say it, Yoshi is not that good just because of the fact that, like, he's neutral in almost, like, most matchups and, like, favored in a lot, but, like, he's not, like, blatantly, like, this character has no weaknesses type of thing. It's, this character has some very defined weaknesses, but it's not glaring enough to make it so that the character's awful. It's just...
Especially with Solomon, we've been playing him since back in Smash 4. It's just, he knows everything about it, and how to hide or avoid every weakness possible. It's like ultimate life form Yoshi here. Like, it's as good as it can get, almost.
Yeah, it also helps that he has practice with doing recoveries as Yoshi in 4, because Yoshi's recovery in 4 was, like, substantially worse, because he didn't get as much airtime off the up B. His super armor on his jump was, like, not great. It was much lower. And I think that's sort of, like, was necessary to bring Yoshi in line, probably lower down how effective that armor lasts. Because, like, he'll still go through things at, like, 120%, 130%, because it requires you to hit him to, like, 200% or something, or, like, thing like that before it stops working. And it's like, that's really hard, because he's just gonna hit you with one down air that has some weird invisible disjoint off of his legs. Oh, that
Ooh,
was
the counter to the down
a great adaptation to the down B. But Solomon's usually pretty good to not keep throwing it out until he thinks that you're once again not going to do anything about that. But VandaL's really effectively bouncing between the two battle arts.
And there's the down B to kill.
Yeah, Solomon likes doing that to try to catch you with the jump on a shield because it covers most of the options that are good against Yoshi, which is shield and jump. Because, yeah, you can roll, but like rolling is such a bad option in general for most situations that most people are just conditioned themselves to not do it. Same thing with spot dodge, although not as much. So like the down B in that situation covers basically 3 out of the 4 options, and the 4th option is awful. So most people are just going to fall for it.
Because down B breaks shield extremely easily, so you can't just shield on it. You have to like get out of the way somehow.
You have to either do a perfect shield, or the one thing you have is on reaction to the first hit of the down B, you have to start the roll at that point, because otherwise you will get hit by it. And if you do it late, you only then get hit by maybe the stars if your roll is bad. That's better than getting hit with the button. Because, by God, Yoshi has moves that combo that also kill. That's not fair game. But then again, Joker exists, so it's not like as though this is the paragon of perfect balance. Even though I think Joker is kind of overrated. Like, yes, MK Leo was winning with Joker, but MK Leo was also winning with Ike, and I don't think Ike is also amazing either. I think he's good. I don't think he's like, holy shit, look at Joker. I think it's more like, holy shit. MK Leo gets the download like in fucking every time, basically.
I've been saying is that MK Leo is broken, not Joker.
Which is why we gotta put all of our faith into RNGesus, praise hero, praise! Thwack! Thwack him! It's never gonna happen. He's never gonna get thwacked in a tournament where it actually meaningfully takes him off of, like a set. Like, he might lose a game, maybe, but, like, he's never gonna actually, like, lose to a player because of a thwack. Fun fact, hero's not good. Everyone can say what they want. That's...
Oh, it's with the...
Oh, and the shield to protect it. Oh, he's living. He has the percentage advantage, but...
Oh, let's take a stock. Oh!
Yeah.
He knows forward smashed him. Should have just forward smashed him.
I don't know. So you know, to a certain degree, everyone knows that like Solomon will hit buttons in that situation because, honestly, Yoshi has pretty good buttons when he's on the offensive. So there are a lot of people who drop shield in that situation and get caught by the tail end of it because of shield stun. But nope, there it goes. The up air of it doesn't go that far, right, guys?
What is Yoshi's all those hitboxes? It doesn't go that far.
Like, I think actually the most significant nerf to Yoshi would be that whenever he throws out a move, its hitbox becomes visible. That would be good enough. Oh, but
and the
forward air. Yep. Oh, he also did not make the score. Right now it is 1-0 to Solomon. Yeah. Did not. I didn't go. There we go. Now it went through. He trolled me. I had used this before. But, oh. Yeah, this is one of those situations where, like, it's definitely possible because Shulk has the ability to, like, get some really good comeback potential by stalling out with Shield Monado, but, yeah, he's already been lapped. So, he needs to be playing really on point. And, eating the down Bs in the same situation is not going to be winning that. But yeah, Monado, Shield Monado definitely saved him right there from that up air, killing at that point. So, oh, that might kill actually. No. Yoshi's throw is
and the forward air, and it kills him off the side, of course.
It would kill him either way if that did. That thing hits way too hard for all things considered. But, yep, that's,
it's best of 5s.
Yeah, it's best of 5 right now, because starts on top 8 is when you start getting best of 5s. So, Solomon just needs to win one more game, and he advances to winners semis. And he would be playing not Lloyd. That would have to happen in winners finals if that happens. So I think it's either Vader or no. Vader had to have lost to VandaL. So
Neither they're not incorrect over there.
let's see. Oh no, this might actually be winners semis then. Is this winner? This might be winner semis actually. In which case, then he will be going on to play Lloyd.
Yes, he is going to play.
Okay. Yeah. Then I'm just being an idiot. Starting it off. Oh, wow.
There's the egg.
That counter lasted real long. But if VandaL chose PS2, I don't think this was necessarily the best choice he could have went to. There's not a lot of platforms for him to really shark, and like one of his best ways of dealing with like persistent Yoshi pressure is probably his up tilt, and I don't really see him use that because Solomon is not really approaching by the ground that often unless you like really start stuffing him in the air. Once he realizes that you're not willing to stuff him in the air, he will like just jump all over you because Yoshi's aerials are probably the best part of his game.
Does that kill? And not able to mash out, surprising.
I think in that situation, VandaL just like is forced to do a control stick mash rather than a button mash because you can't afford to have a bad input on Shulk when you're off stage like that. Because if he accidentally throws any aerial out when he breaks out, they all have enough end lag that like he's not making it back without jumping on it and that's death. It's the
quick game right here.
Yeah, and that's the issue when it comes to Shulk, where it's just like, yes, he's got theoretically some of the best tools in the game if he balances his Monado arts, but he still has a very susceptible recovery even when he's in jump Monado, and like it's sort of like the same issue of like how Cloud was before, where theoretically amazing character, but also one very glaring weakness that if you can exploit it, makes the character look awesome. Like there's no shortage of people that just pick Cloud because yes, he's got great like buttons and 4 and he covers half the screen when he presses neutral air, but it's like not gonna save you if you just get gimped because your recovery only goes vertical. But yeah, Solomon, I think, has a read right now on VandaL. There's not much that's going to be able to come back from this. Like, as it is right now, yeah.
When you were going to stop, I was going to say Betty's killing him on down B. I was about to say it.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that, like, when you're fighting a Yoshi, you need to sort of... There's certain things that are not safe, that look safe, or feel safe when you're playing against a Yoshi.
Just down B's.
Well, down B is one of those things that, like, they'll get with bad Yoshis, they'll just throw down B because they want to get back to the ground, and those ones are idiots. The smart ones will sort of leverage it as sort of a gotcha moment to sort of see, are you slipping? You remember I have this move, right? You don't remember I have this move? Well then, I'm gonna clap those cheeks. But yeah, Solomon takes that then 3-0, moves on to play Lloyd in winners finals.